Greetings, world, wherever you may be, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, greetings. Trazana Staples here, and my midweek inspirational message is I will never leave you. You say, Trazana, what you talking about? I'm over here in China. I'm over here in Africa. I'm over here in England. I'm over here in California. What you talking about? You'll never leave me. My message comes from an encounter I had the other day. And as you know, um, I'm creating these video blogs to, take you on my wellness journey. And so the other day, I was leaving acupuncture and I was waiting on my lift. So I looked at the lift and I could see the map where the driver was. And I saw that, remember a few weeks ago, you know, uh, I was, I had an issue with a Lyft driver. Well, they hadn't corrected the satellite for the GPS. And I can tell that he was going to the wrong place. So I sent him a message and I kept following him the on the map. And finally, after about 5 or 10 minutes, he showed up. He came to where I was. And I opened up the door and I said, I'm glad you found me, because I tried to call the phone and he didn't answer, but I kept sending text messages to the driver. And he turned around, he said, I will never leave you. And I said, okay. I said, thank you. He said he was an ex-Marine and he lost members of his team. I don't know what they call it, military. I think the platoon is the whole, I don't know. But he lost members and he was the only one that didn't get killed. And he said he will never leave anybody behind. Y'all know I'm super sensitive from the stroke. When he said that, I was having a rough day. I don't know, Mercury is in retrograde and my phone has been acting up, and that's why I'm doing this video on my laptop, because my phone is a clearer picture, but my phone has not been the same since Mercury retrograde started, or get close to Mercury retrograde. Anyway, stay on the subject, Trazana. Stay on the subject. And so, anyway, um, I just been having a blast, and even though I went to acupuncture, I felt good. I felt relaxed. He said, "I will never leave you," and he told me his story. And he said he'll find, even though I'm a passenger, he said, I was gonna find you. I wasn't gonna leave you. I took that as a message because, if you know me, I'm a very spiritual person, and I look for enlightenment and positive messages through everything, whether it's through people, through nature. And that was like, to me, it was very profound from this man who didn't know me. to say he would never leave me. So we started talking, having this conversation about it. Just went from that to, me having a stroke, and his experience in the Marines, Simplify, that I thought like the ancestors are sending me a message. The spirit has sent me the message to help me through these blah times. Especially, it was raining. It's been raining. It's been cold. My body is not cooperating, and my speech is not cooperating. And sometimes when I feel that way, I'm like, well, what's the use? What's the purpose? And the message was, I will never leave you. He didn't say I will never leave you alone. I will never leave you tomorrow. The message was, I will never leave you. And we have to say that to ourselves. Sometimes we have to speak life into ourselves and know how hard it can be, or how rough it can be, that we can't leave until it's time. So, further on in the conversation, he was just reminding me of my word, where I tell people about me reinventing myself. Now, this man didn't know me from Jack. He never saw me before, but he was saying things to me that I have been saying. I'm reinventing myself. And I say I am a phoenix rising. He says, you are a phoenix rising. And I said, have you seen some of my videos? He said, no. I said, do you know who I am? He said, no. I just know that I was not supposed to leave you. And I'm thankful that we are having this conversation. His name was Dimanu, I think. Dimanu, his last initial was E. That's the name on the lift. And I didn't ask him his name, and I should have. I forgot because my brain just gets into one thing, and I can't I can't be like a chameleon like I used to. But if anybody knows a Lyft driver by the name of Demanu E, please let him know that he spoke life into me the other day. So we have to be our biggest support. We have to find the strength in those that love us and who supports us. And just know we are on the journey to reinventing ourselves and never leave ourselves alone. And I hope that makes sense. So whatever you're going through today, whether it's positive or negative, don't give up. Keep trying for every little bit, every inch, every centimeter is a progress, is a progression. Because tomorrow is not promised to any of us. The next moment is not promised to any of us. So just make this the best moment of our lives, and never, never, never fade away. because I will never leave you. And we got to say that to ourselves, talking to ourselves. I will never leave you. I hope that makes sense. And I hope this message is positive for you. And my name is Trazana Staples. Oh, before I go to that, let me tell you, we got a theme for the um, Alternative Stroke and Aphasia fundraiser. It is called the Brain, Body, and Mind Stroke and Aphasia Awareness Alternative Stroke Recovery Fundraiser. Remember, the early bird ticket will be until April. So get your tickets now. And I know that you'll never leave me. Please help support me so that I can continue to help others who are going through a stroke recovery process. It's going to be on June 6th from 11 to 2 at the Out of Way Bar in Westchester. The Black Women's Health Movement and the Out of Way Bar. And we are always looking for more sponsors, more advertisements. Um, if you have, want to be a vendor, send me a message. Trazana A Staples at gmail.com. Go to my website, get the information. Just support. The $2 of giving is still in progress, and I'm trying to cover all bases because this is very important to me, and I know that I'm helping others because people have told me. So just, you know, reach out and share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram, Facebook, and I appreciate you and thank you. Thank you for loving me. My name is Trazana Staples. I'm a stroke survivor. I am a phoenix rising. Until next time, peace, love, and light.